Singapore will invest $800 million in transport research and innovation over the next 5 years. The funding, which is more than double the amount committed over the last 5 years, aims to strengthen Singapore's position as a global transport and connectivity hub. Announcing the move in Parliament, Acting Transport Minister Jeffrey Siow says Singapore must continue investing in new technologies to stay competitive as global supply chains become increasingly digital.
We will use these funds to back ideas that could completely transform how transport operates today. For instance, imagine a fully automated MRT depot that maintains and repairs our trains more efficiently, or an AI-enabled air traffic management system that increases our regional airspace capacity to accommodate the needs of all the airports around us. If these projects succeed in the next decade, Singapore will still remain as one of the world's major transport and logistics hubs, but it will look completely different.
The funding comes under the National Research Foundation's RIE2030 plan. About 2/3 will go towards autonomy and digital twins. The remaining will support research, including AI-enabled air traffic management and smart port analytics.
Together, these efforts will help us to do more with less. We will make better use of our manpower in a tighter labour environment while using less space and emitting less carbon, so that Singapore remains strong as a global transport and connectivity hub.
Mr. Siow and Mr. Bay were responding to several MPs debating a motion on reinforcing Singapore's position as a global transport hub. The motion was tabled by the Government Parliamentary Committee for Transport, chaired by Ms. Tin Pei Ling.
So the strategy for Singapore's long-term economic competitiveness is multimodal global connectivity. The critical success factors for achieving it are 3: frontier technologies, international cooperation, and world-class infrastructure. Together, they serve one ultimate goal: generating and anchoring meaningful jobs for Singaporeans to take up and grow in.
We can consider allocating dedicated tranches within the main fund specifically towards the development of exportable Singapore-owned intellectual property alongside existing technology adoption initiatives.
The future will not belong to the countries with the biggest ports or airports. It will belong to those with the smartest transport ecosystem. Singapore already has the trust, connectivity, and talent. We must now invest more boldly in research, innovation, and enterprise so that we do not simply participate in the future of global transport. We help define it.
A new manpower transition package will help taxi and private hire drivers pick up new skills, explore new career pathways, and stay ahead as Singapore progressively adopts more autonomous vehicles. The Transport Ministry announced this in Parliament on Tuesday.
We recognise that autonomy and AI, if not managed well, can bring disruption to existing jobs, industries, and business models. The ultimate purpose of using technology is to benefit people, our residents and our workers. We will not adopt technology blindly. Technology's worth lies in the problems it solves and the lives it improves. We will roll out the use of autonomy and AI at a pace acceptable to residents, commuters, and drivers.
Ms. Sun adds that drivers can tap new career conversion programs to transition into roles such as autonomous vehicle specialists and bus captains. There will also be a new pilot training incentive scheme to offer short courses to drivers to get an early taste of reskilling before committing to longer-term programs. Drivers will also receive better career guidance through a new one-stop online resource page, as well as career fairs and roadshows. She was responding to MPs debating a motion on reinforcing Singapore's position as a global transport hub. Several stressed the importance of helping workers adapt as the transport sector evolves, while ensuring a strong pipeline of future talent.
We must identify at-risk roles early, map them to adjacent opportunities, and build career pathways. If we get this right, transformation becomes a story of renewal and of growth, not about replacement. So we must also redesign jobs alongside our workers to help them see how technology can help them to get their jobs done better.
I encourage the ministry to broker partnerships between our institutes of higher learning and industry partners to develop and update relevant courses in the present, design programs that will meet future needs, develop scholarships and internship programs to draw in talent in advance, and design opportunities for mid-career upgrading and career transition.
Singapore's maritime resilience and supply chain preparedness were among the issues debated in Parliament.
A nation this dependent on the sea cannot safely treat the capability to move on it as a commodity to be rented. Yet over 2 decades, we quietly gave away one of its core sovereign capabilities, a shipping line of our own. Neptune Orient Lines, NOL, so Singapore stands as a major maritime hub with no national line of its own.
In maritime, the strategic question is not whether Singapore owns a national shipping line. It is whether Singapore can continue to anchor the full maritime ecosystem. Shipping lines, ship owners, charterers, insurers, financiers, bunker suppliers, ship managers, classification societies, legal services, MRO players, and maritime technology companies.
Members also debated how Singapore should strengthen its logistics resilience in the face of future disruptions.
I would therefore urge the government to set up a national crisis logistics compact. It should stress test our 5 most critical supply chains, run a whole-of-nation logistics exercise model after Exercise North Star, publish a hub resilience statement, and establish a standing industry council for crisis coordination. We have long taken military contingencies seriously. We have done the same for cybersecurity. Our economic infrastructure deserves the same discipline. We should not wait for a crisis to discover our weak points. Find, strengthen, and rehearse them now.
A digital twin of key sea-air cargo flows can simulate disruptions before they happen, weather port delays, aviation disruptions, extreme weather, cyber incidents, or supply chain shocks. This allows agencies and operators to test contingency plans, identify weak links, improve resilience before a crisis occurs.